guys, today we're going to start a new chapter book. It's part of the Ready Freddy series, and the title is Homework Castles, and the author is Abby Klein. Chapter 1, The Assignment. Okay, class, said our teacher, Mrs. Wushy. Please listen carefully. I'm going to tell you about a very special homework assignment. The class groaned. I think you will all really enjoy this assignment, Mrs. Wushy continued. Since we have been studying nocturnal animals, I thought it would be fun if you each chose a nocturnal animal to learn a little more about and then shared what you've learned with the class. Oh, I want to do a bunny, said Chloe, wrinkling up her nose. They're so soft and cuddly and cute. Bunnies? Max snickered. You can't do a bunny. Bunnies are not nocturnal. Max, how many times have I told you to be kind? Mrs. Wushy asked. Sorry, he mumbled. But you are correct, said Mrs. Wushy. Bunnies are not nocturnal animals. Who remembers what nocturnal means? Robbie's hand shot up. Robbie is my best friend, and he's really smart. He is like a walking encyclopedia of science. Yes, Robbie, can you please tell us what nocturnal means? If something is nocturnal, then it is awake at night and sleeps during the day. Humans are not nocturnal. We are diurnal. We like to sleep at night and are awake during the day. Very good, Robbie, that's right. Nocturnal animals do all of their work at night. They eat, hunt, and play when it's dark. Ooh, that's scary, said Chloe. I'm glad I'm not nocturnal. I'm scared of the dark, she said, pretending to shiver. Just then Max, who was sitting right behind her, leaned over and shouted, "Boo!" in her ear. Chloe jumped and screamed like a baby. Ah! Max was rolling around on the floor, laughing hysterically. Chloe stood up, pouting, hands on hips, and whined, "Did you see what he did, Mrs. Wushy? I think he should get a time out." Chloe, said Mrs. Wushy, you are not the teacher. I will take care of this. Max, you need to apologize to Chloe. Sorry I scared you, little baby, he said, laughing. All right, that's enough, Max. Please go sit in that chair over there. Max got up to sit in the chair on the other side of the room, and Chloe smoothed her ruffled pink party dress and sat back down on the rug. I don't know why she wears a party dress to school. She is such a little fancy pants. Okay, now where were we? Mrs. Wushy said and sighed. Oh, yes, Mrs. Wushy, she said, does anyone know what animal they'd like to do? Robbie raised his hand. I want to do geckos because I have a leopard gecko at home named Violet. I could stay up late and study her. Yes, Jessie, said Mrs. Wushy. I'll do raccoons. My abuela calls them bandidos because they look just like little robbers with black masks. Hey, that's what I wanted to do, Max called from the chair. Well, said Mrs. Wushy, maybe next time you'll be a better listener and you can pick first. But for this assignment, Jessie gets to do raccoons. Aw, that's not fair, Mrs. Wushy, Max complained. Max, not another word from you. Other kids kept raising their hands. It seemed as if everyone in the class had an idea except for me. Freddy, said Mrs. Wushy, do you have any ideas? Nope. Well, you have to think about it, and you have some time. Everyone will give a little report to the class next week. You might also want to include some pictures of your animals. I wrote the assignment down on this paper, so make sure you show it to your parents. This is going to be cool, Robbie whispered excitedly. Yeah, right, I whispered back. Maybe for you. Hey, do you want to bring Violet over tonight and we can stay up late and watch what she does at night? Are you kidding? Your mother would never let me bring a lizard into your house. Yeah, that's true. Well, you and I can stay up late anyway and see what it's like to be nocturnal. Yeah, maybe we'll even stay up all night, Robbie said. Now you're talking. I've never stayed up all night before. Great idea. I can't wait. Chapter 2, Hanging Around. I could hardly wait for Robbie to come over. We had big plans for the night. I strolled into the kitchen where my mom was baking brownies for a special chocolate fudge brownie Sunday dessert. It was Robbie's and my favorite. A thick, rich chocolate brownie, 2 scoops of vanilla ice cream, lots of fudge sauce, rainbow sprinkles, whipped cream, and a cherry on top. Those smell yummy, I said. Mom, how much longer till Robbie gets here? Boy, you sure do have ants in your pants, Mom said. Do you two have something special planned for tonight? No, just the usual, I answered. There was no way I was going to let her in on our little secret. She would never let us stay up all night, never. Like, what do you have planned? Oh, I don't know. Watch some TV, play Trouble, trade baseball cards, tell each other ghost stories. Trouble, she asked. What kind of trouble are you planning on getting into? No, Mom, the game Trouble. You know, the one where you pop that little bubble to roll the dice? Oh, good. For a minute there, you had me worried that you were planning on getting into trouble. Just then, my big sister Susie walked into the room. Trouble? Who's getting in trouble? What did Freddy do this time, Mom? Just quiet, booger, I said. I didn't do anything. That's what you always say, she said, sticking out her tongue. Leave me alone. Mom and I were just talking about tonight, and it's none of your beeswax. Groaned Susie. I forgot you have your little sleepover tonight. I'll have double trouble. All right, Susie, that's enough, Mom said. Stop picking on Freddy. Well, you guys better leave me alone this time, Susie continued, or you'll be sorry, she whispered in my ear. What are you talking about, Susie? Mom asked. Don't you remember, Mom? The last time Robbie slept over, they put a snail in my bed, and when I got in, it started to crawl up my leg. It was the grossest thing that's ever happened to me. I didn't want it to get in my bed for a week. We didn't put it there, I said, giggling. It crawled there by itself. We left it on the bathroom mirror to see what kind of cool design the snail trail would make. But when we came back to check on it, it was gone. I can't help it that it decided to crawl into your bed. You brought that snail into the house, Mom said. How many times have I told you not to bring animals into this house, especially slimy ones? My mom is a neat freak. We aren't allowed to eat anywhere except in the kitchen, and the only pet I'm allowed to have is my goldfish Mako because he doesn't shed, smell, or have a cage that needs to be cleaned. Sorry, Mom, I promise it won't happen again, I said. Yeah, right, Susie snickered. Just when I thought I couldn't wait any longer, the doorbell rang. That must be Robbie. I'll get it, I called as I ran to the door. The night was just beginning. Chapter 3, The Plan. I loved when Robbie came to sleep over. We always had so much fun. He was really good at making up secret plans, and tonight's plan was the best one ever. My parents had already tucked us in, and they thought the two of us were asleep. I turned on my special shark head flashlight. How are we going to stay up all night, I whispered. Last year on Christmas Eve, I tried to stay up all night and wait for Santa, but I fell asleep before he came. I hit my forehead with the palm of my head. Think, think, think. Easy, said Robbie. We'll read scary stories from your new shark book. We'll play Space Invaders, and we'll eat lots of candy. Candy, I asked. I don't have any candy. You know my mom doesn't let me eat anything in my room. I know, Robbie said, smiling. That's why I hid some in my backpack. Jelly beans, chocolate bars, lollipops, the kind that take forever. You're awesome, I said, hugging him. We just have to be extra careful that we don't leave any wrappers lying around. And then Robbie said, when the house is quiet and we know for sure that your parents are asleep, we'll sneak out into the backyard and see what kind of nocturnal animals we can find. You mean go outside in the dark? I asked nervously. Yeah, my mom got me these really cool night vision goggles and I've been dying to try them out. We'll freeze out there. Where's your sense of adventure? Why are you being such a fraidy cat? I'm not a fraidy cat. Well, you're sure acting like one, Robbie said. I just want to make sure that we have it all planned out, I said, because I don't want my parents to wake up. If they find out that I went outside in the middle of the night, I'll be grounded for life. I did it once before to save that baby bird Winger, and my dad thought I was some robber. He almost called the police. That night I promised him I would never go outside in the middle of the night again. Stop worrying, they won't find out. I know we have the perfect plan, Robbie said. We wait until everyone is asleep, and then we go. It'll be great. We can pretend that there's secret agents on a special mission. Robbie read me scary shark stories by flashlight, and we stuffed ourselves with candy until the light in the hallway went off. That was our signal that everyone had gone to sleep. We waited a little while longer just to be safe. Then I carefully opened my bedroom door and peeked out. The coast is clear, I whispered to Robbie. We quietly put on our coats, on over our pajamas, and grabbed our shoes. You have to carry your shoes and put them on downstairs, I said. I'm hoping my mom won't hear us if we walk in our socks. Also, put your flashlight in your pocket and keep it off until we get outside. The nightlight is on so we can see our way down the stairs. Remember, skip the 4th stair from the top. It squeaks. Robbie gave me a thumbs up. This nocturnal adventure was going to be so cool. I waved my hand toward Robbie in a quick let's go motion and whispered, come on. So they're ready to start their adventure of searching for nocturnal animals. And on Wednesday, we will read some more chapters. The next chapter is titled In the Dark of Night. So hope you enjoyed the first 3 chapters, and we'll see you Wednesday.